Hi guys, Melanie with Mind Body Melanie. Early last week, well, not that early, after Halloween, I suggested that maybe we could do a challenge, a no sugar November challenge. And I was almost immediately getting questions from some of my students like, am I allowed to eat bread? What about potatoes? Can I have fruit? Or is it just candy? What if I put sugar in my tea? And I realized that I fell prey to something that I fall prey to from time to time, which is a love of alliteration. Because no sugar November sounds better than maybe less sugar November if you choose or something. We live in a challenge culture. There's always some kind of challenge going on. In fact, I have a pretty rockin' blister on the back of one of my feet because the awesome Centerville Parks has a challenge right now in which I'm trying to basically walk every trail in every park in Centerville. Challenges aren't a bad thing. Some people really thrive on having that kind of gamification, as I often say when I'm talking about my kid. And that's, sort of camaraderie and accountability. But you're an adult. You can do whatever you want. You can have bread. You can have candy. And I thought about making this today because after getting those questions, I said, okay, I'm not going to make a challenge group or do any of that. I'll just post some things. If you wanted to give your body a little bit of a break between the madness of Halloween and the madness of Thanksgiving, here are some ways that you can maybe do that. But I was thinking about making this video today because sorry, I'm walking the dog and I don't know what happened. Today's sugar tip is all things in moderation, including moderation. For those of you who don't know, I have an 8, soon to be 9-year-old kid. And we like, after Halloween, to have people over and make s'mores with our Halloween candy. Our Halloween candy. His Halloween candy. And this was supposed to happen last Friday before the supposed challenge was to start. But then last Friday was unseasonably warm and it wasn't really good weather for Halloween candy s'mores. So here in just a few minutes, I'm going to have a pack of kids come over to my house, and one of them inevitably will try to melt something fruity. And it will be a big sticky mess. And I am going to live my life. I'm going to enjoy this memory with my son, and I'm going to have a s'more tonight. So much for the no sugar November challenge, huh? There are good reasons to want to take care of your health, for sure. And there are good reasons why you may choose to abstain from something, because doing so would just make you feel better. But you're allowed to do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. And sometimes being a grown-up means going, I could be quote-unquote well-behaved and have celery and water and go to bed at 9 p.m. But man, we do this with Easter candy again in the spring, to be fair. But this is one of 2 times that we get kids together and we make ridiculous s'mores. So I'm going to do it. Anyway, be kind to yourself. And sometimes being kind to yourself means, oh my gosh, I need to eat less sugar and drink more water and sleep. But sometimes being kind to yourself means, you know what? Have a s'more. Who cares? There's no sugar police. There's no... Live your life, man. Anyway, it's just something I was thinking about today. Something I wanted to share with you, especially at the beginning of it happened again. At the beginning of a weekend. There, I finished the sentence. So help me. So, yeah, do what's best for you. If that means making sure that you get lots of fresh air this weekend, lots of rest, lots of water, lots of veggies, that's great. If it means having a glass of wine or a piece from that Halloween candy stash, that's fine too. Take care of you, whatever that means. Be good to you, whatever that means. And have a really good weekend.